Alright, so this is a suggestion via a donation. The name of the song is The History of America, told in 27 rap styles. Let's check it out. This comes from Mac Lethal, guys.
Hello, I'm Mac Lethal. I'm gonna rap the history of the United States of America in 27 styles.
Now,
let's get it.
Here's a little story I got to tell about a big bad country you know so well. It started way back in history around 13,000 BCE. Asian people walked through the Bering Strait and migrated down here because the land was great. A Viking named Leif Erikson came too, but he was like,
Man, this place sucks, fuck you.
in 1492.
Leif Erikson landed in modern-day Newfoundland, previously Vinland.
It was Christopher Columbus. And he said, yo, don't.
So more like Canada.
Man, this place sucks, fuck you.
In 1492, there was Christopher Columbus. And he said, yo,
Got DMX?
it's a new world that needs discovered. He went and tried to find a land called Japan. So he got a few ships from his man, Ferdinand. There was the Nina, the Pince,
Ferdinand
the Santa,
Magellan.
the Riga,
Magellan.
the Taya, the Donna, the Anna, the Tina, the Christy, the Bridget, the Mandy.
Don't listen to him now. Listen, you had me at the first three. Now I'm not sure what you're doing. Oh, I know. I get exactly what you're doing. DMX had a song where he named random women.
Tisha. I'm just lying about Columbus like your teacher. What?
Columbus said that he landed up in the Bahamas and beautiful.
I'm just lying about Columbus like your teacher. We're here.
He was greeted by the arrow with Gideon. They were so friendly and smiling. So we started our war with them, stole all the spices and gold and the Gucci. Columbus ain't never set foot in the U.S. It is named after Amerigo Vespucci. Vespucci, Italian explorer, a liar so douchey. He said he discovered America, so Columbus was left off bad and bougie. And just like that, America was born, built on a foundation of lies and war. In the 1500s, the conquistadors from Spain came with Ponce de Leon looking for the fountain of youth made. They had some Bibles made, they had some swords made. They tried to convert all the natives into Christians. They found a place called Florida with lots of drugs, crime, and butt-naked stage performers, bruh. The beach is beautiful, the sun looks bright. This is the home of the world star hood fight. By now, all
That's Florida.
the natives knew that Spaniards were just villains. In the 1600s, guess who showed up? The Pilgrims, holding on to Bibles, all the goddamn
Actual photo of the boat. Makes sense.
Indians was like, not this shit again. The Pilgrims was like, nah, man, we different. But we ran out of
They weren't different, bro. Listen, I don't care what you have to say right now going forward. They were not very different, all right? They absolutely were taking people's heads off, bro.
Oh, we fucking hungry, need food pronto. We heard all you natives ball like LeVar and Lonzo. Swish. Mac the homie Squanto. Bro. Taught them how to farm real good, y'all. Now every year we have a feast where we eat food and watch football. In 1620, the Pilgrims farmed tobacco to get money. They just wanted to be fly, have the baddest bitch. So they created the Plymouth Rock establishment.
That's exactly how it happened. Going forward, that's the new history of that.
North, some Dutch people from Holland bought Manhattan from the natives for $24. That's a true story. They called it New Amsterdam. English people took it from them and said, nah, bitch, this is called New York now. 1682, King Charles II owed money to William Penn, but he said, I can't find my checkbook and I don't have a pen. But wait,
maybe I could give you a state. William Penn said, really, thank you. And King Charles II said, yeah, sure, here you can have Pennsylvania.
William Penn was a little gangster, he was a breadwinner. He was so real, he moved to Pennsylvania with his Quaker friends, and they created oatmeal and chocolate and cheese whiz, and the Philadelphia Eagles and the Rocky movies, and Meek Mill and Beanie Siegel and some other shit. Skip ahead to
If you ever want to know what Philly was about, that's not just Philly. The majority of Pennsylvania, I would say that's a great definition of the history of Pennsylvania. I'm just going to be honest, right? I mean, listen, Rocky is Pennsylvania. Okay, think about that story. Embody it mentally, and that's how you can probably define Pennsylvania.
1754, let's talk about the French and Indian War. A young kid named George Washington, age 22, was still a SoundCloud rapper, hoping he can break through. He took troops and attacked the French.
Wait. George Washington was a SoundCloud rapper hoping that he could break through. Guys, listen, I love this retelling of history. It is not accurate. Do not listen to this and take a test. You're going to fail miserably. The teacher's going to laugh. They're going to photograph it. They're gonna, block out your name and then post it on social media, and then the world is gonna laugh at it.
But still a SoundCloud rapper hoping he can break through. He took troops and attacked the French, and now the British Army ran the whole East Coast, bitch. In 1850, Louis Vuitton had everybody pretty at the beauty salon. What, Kim? This video's about who? America? My bad, y'all, I'm doing it wrong. In about 1773, dog, the King of England raised taxes on our tea, dog. Man, he sound like he's Sean C. Carter, so we threw a bunch of tea off the Boston Harbor. England wanna raise our taxes, I'm
gonna be honest, guys. Old Kanye easily would have been in my top 10, my top 5. No, matter of fact, hold on. I think Kanye West would have been in my top 5. I'm gonna give him my top 5 solidly. But then he turned into whatever this is we're about to hear. That's his new style. I don't like it. It's not hip hop. It's something else. It seems like he's trying to copy Drake, like the same way Drake's trash music has infiltrated everyone for some reason, in every corner of the globe, right? Just trash music as you possibly can. That's basically what Kanye West seems to kind of be copying at times. Lately, at least. His after college dropout, 808 and Heartbreaks. I'm gonna say after 808 and Heartbreaks is when things started getting weird, bro. All right, 808 and Heartbreaks absolutely was one of the dopest albums that has ever come out of hip hop.
They want to kill our economy. Why you trying to fuck with us, dog? All we trying to do is build a fucking colony.
Right.
Fuck the King of England, dog. That shit is fine.
Jay-Z. Right.
He releases new albums, dog, that you can only listen to on Tidal. Let's start a revolution. I'm sick of paying taxes. I run up on the British Army now and spray my gat clip. And you can tell the King of England that a maniac is on the loose, and I'm so fucking crazy, I'ma make him backflip. My name is George Washington. I got 2 Glocks, and I'ma bust a few shots at you like you was Tupac, and you'll be laying dead up on the rooftop, naked and nothing but tube socks, sucking a red, white, and blue cock. And the colonists won the revolution. America got retribution.
Oh, come on, it wasn't it. Nah, bro, listen, you disrespectful. This is well, okay, listen, it wasn't like this, bro. Listen, Eminem, elevated versus Eminem not elevated, let's say, right? I mean, I get it, bro, but it's not as bad as he's trying to make it seem.
The British and take the land.
It's not bad at all.
Pray to Jesus, take my hand. We signed the Declaration of Independence on July 7, 1776, saying that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, except women, poor, Native American, and black people.
Right.
We finally got our own country.
Right.
But we needed a government. So 2 of the greatest Americans ever debated what that government should be.
Let's go. The American Mumble Rap Championship. Future versus Designer. Right. With Future playing Thomas Jefferson, obviously, and Alexander Hamilton being played as a designer. Let's get it. Right. Right. Right.
Fucking Cabin. Fuck Hamilton, yeah.
Bro, this is exactly how he sounds. I'm telling you. If you didn't know.
Slaves in Atlanta. Tommy boy, why did you stand up?
Right.
See, my name's Alexander.
Okay.
Hamilton, I got the answer.
Right.
Family, a panda. Black and white, cause you fuck Sally. You say you want small government, but you sound like a bitch at political rallies.
Okay.
You got slaves in Atlanta. Jefferson, why did you stand up? You don't teach them grammar. You just give them shovels and hammers. Family,
right.
A panda. Black and white, cause you fuck Sally. You say that I'm dumb cause I want a big government. Man, how the fuck could you doubt me?
Right. 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 No one ever won that. No, yeah, that was just ridiculous.
Into the 1800s. We're friends on a lot of American land, and so we said we wanted in the Louisiana Purchase. And natives were something that you heard of until the white man brought the murder.
Beige.
Murder. Lewis and Clark went on an expedition, left St. Louis in search of the Bucking Pacific. Then there was the War of 1812, and nothing changed until the place was hell. And you can tell that when Andrew Jackson signed the Indian Removal Act. We kicked the Indians out they home, and they missed their Uncle Charles, yeah.
Right.
Jadakiss went to war with Mexico.
Okay.
Standoff at the Alamo. We took Texas, yo. The California gold rush is where Jada be. Unfortunately, America still use slavery.
Bro. Oh, that's a crazy image, guys. Bring back Jadakiss.
California gold rush is where Jada be. Unfortunately, America still use slavery.
Bro, what is this? XXX.
Hey, Robert Ely, how you doing? Heard you came to Gettysburg for the weekend. Looking for a civil war to get into. Gonna send the Union Army down to kill you. Ooh. The Union Army's partying, dancing all in the club. We won the Civil War cause we got too much money and guns. And now we popping bottles cause we about to free the slaves. Kneel down, but baby, let me pee in your face.
Abe Lincoln had some enemies. He was at the theater sipping Hennessy. John Wilkes Booth stuck him. And afterwards, America entered Reconstruction. We gave black people the right to vote. Then we took it away 5 minutes later with Jim Crow. Feel me? I fought for your freedom, but I...
Yeah, basically.
Away 5 minutes later with Jim Crow. Feel me? I fought for your freedom, but I don't think that we should share the same fountain for drinking. I don't have a reason.
America needed a railroad, so we built one. And when I say we...
Did this come out of the mind of him? Because if so, there may be some issues. Okay, listen, this is a crazy retelling of history. I love it. Again, don't listen to it. Well, how about this? Listen to it, enjoy it, but make sure you know the actual story. And again, don't use this as a study guide. That's crazy. You're gonna fail hilariously, and the whole world is gonna laugh at you because your teacher's gonna photograph that and send it to the world, or most likely put it on TikTok.
We made Chinese and Irish people build one.
The railroad.
1860 down the Transatlantic Railroad. Had the whole country trapping from the bando. Susan B at the D. So listen, man, I ain't no top of hold. 1920 women got the right to vote. The economy was booming in the roaring 20s. We was all at the strip club, pouring money. Lots of fake capitalism, we ain't learned a lesson. Cause we woke up in the 30s with the Great Depression. I think you motherfuckers listen. FDR came in a prohibition. Before that, you think that the man was too zeft. He brought the New Deal to save the U.S. The motherfucking New Deal was mostly poop, but like the government programs in alphabet soup. The unemployment rate was pretty high too. Still, bitches went to work doing 1939, Nazis invaded Poland. Adolf Hitler had a stick up in his colon. The Japanese acting like an angry baby mama. And in 1941, they invaded Pearl Harbor like woo. They started playing hating on the Jews. America sent troops to World War II. Like fuck your little three-way. Normandy on D-Day. Hitler drank some cyanide like peace, y'all. Be safe. And we told Japan it's a nuke.
Allegedly.
Whew, that was a close one. Germany almost took over the world. Luckily, they did it. In response, we decided to try to take over the world. So did Russia. In the 50s, too, superpowers took charge. What was...
Bro, this is the first person I'm just like, well, that one and the XXXXX guy. Right? So, yeah. Who is he? Or she?
The USA, the other, the USSR. Communism versus capitalism. It set the stage for the Cold War. Joseph Stalin was a bold whore. November 22nd, 1963. Young Bass got shot, John F. Kennedy. Laying in the car dead with Jacqueline Onassis. Oh my God, Bass God, look how big her ass is. A guy named Martin Luther King said,
who's Lil B?
If you could stop racism, that'd be great. So they went and shot him like blank da dang dang dang. The Vietnam War happened, swag gang gang gang.
Okay, so noted. So most likely this Lil B person is probably someone who we should never encounter in the history of ever. Never encountered them ever. Based off of that, we heard some like odd onomatopoeia added, so I'm guessing if he had to do that, then it's probably something that the artist does, and it was just basically a terrible thing that we just encountered.
1970s proof we still full of shit. President Richard Nixon said, "I'm not a crook and quit." Then emerged was bell bottoms, pot smoking, and rolled in them. And finally men learned that they couldn't control women. There were war people and anti-war people and anti-war people that went to war with anti-war people. And more steeples were built. Silent majority hated all the non-whites and watched the violence of Walter Cronkite. Killer Cam wearing pink in my Mercedes, light a blunt. Let's talk about the 1980s. We had Reaganomics, they came from Ronald Reagan. He said the taxes were sky high like Carl Sagan, so we cut them. It said all the...
Just saying. Listen, I love Carl Sagan, guys. But all right, let's get it.
He said the taxes were sky high like Carl Sagan, so we cut them. It set all the poor people back. Then in the 90s, we went and started the war in Iraq. But never mind slavery or genocide. The worst thing in American history was a blowjob. And then the internet's invented, and we can finally hate each other with our names hidden.
Right.
And then we get attacked. They crash planes into our building, so we invade an unrelated country and we kill them. And then a bunch of bankers.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I think this may be entirely too lyrical for Lil Yachty, bro. But let's go.
Almost ruin our whole nation.
Like you're actually completing statements and sentences. You're giving me something. This is not Lil Yachty, bro.
And all we do is put cheeseburgers in our faces. All we do is try to make our fat bodies bigger. And
right.
Our president is arguing right now on Twitter. Part 2.
Guys, all right. Listen, he's really good at this. I like when artists have the ability to kind of do these multiple styles of things and then deliver them all adequately. Now, his telling of American history is absolutely atrocious, right? But he did follow the timeline of American history, so great, right? I mean, listen, but obviously we have to approach this with some type of levity because why? This is obviously like a parody of American history, not to be taken serious at all, okay? But it was solid, so definitely let me know if I should be checking out any more of his content, guys, all right? But listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.